As we look at section 10.5b, we're going to continue to solve equations using factoring. The difference in this section is our equations are not going to be set equal to 0 at the original part of the problem. So here you can see in the first part we have x squared minus 3x equals 4. We're going to first have to subtract 4 from each side. After we subtract 4 from each side, we have x squared minus 3x minus 4 equals 0. At this point we're going to have to try to factor it now that it's equal to 0. So we have factors of negative 4 that add to negative 3. One of them has to be a negative since we have a negative 4 multiplying to that. So I'm going to say 1 and negative 4, and that is actually my factors. So I'm going to have my two factors are going to be x plus 1 and x minus 4. I can do this shortcut method because I have an x squared coefficient at the front. As we're looking to then finish the problem, we're going to split this into two parts, and we're going to have x plus 1 equals 0 and x minus 4 equals 0. Each of these products can be split into two parts because it has the zero product property is being applied. We now take our two factors and subtract 1 from each side and get x equals negative 1, and add 4 to each side and get x equals positive 4. Remembering to write our answer in set notation, the smaller one comes first. Negative 1, 4 is our answer. As we look at the second problem on our page, we have a different scenario in that we only have two terms, one being x squared and one being negative 6. In each case, we still have to try to get the problem equal to 0. And so we're going to we're going to add the 6x over to both sides to set it equal to 0. That's going to leave us with x squared plus 6x on the left. As we have in our top notes, we have to consider, remembering, if there is only two terms and both have an x in them, we have to look for a GCF. In this case, the GCF is x. So we take the x out. That's going to leave us with x plus 6 on the inside. Our two factors are now set equal to 0. X equals 0 and x plus 6 equals 0. We only have to solve one of these two factors, and so on the second one we subtract 6 from both sides, and that leaves us with an answer of x equals negative 6. Once again, writing our answer in set notation, the smaller one comes first, so our answer is negative 6, 0.